don't know if I can do that.
What?
Cruise the first 100. Just missing a technique. Power's good, strength's good, but technique isn't. I enjoy it. I enjoy being uncomfortable, so. Doing a 200.
Looking forward to it?
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it. It's out of the comfort zone, definitely. Don't really do it, so bit of training. Just see, just getting used to pacing as well, because I normally just go out all the time. And obviously on a 200, if you do that, you're not coming back. So yeah, it's just being smart, tactical, reserving a little bit, obviously, and then seeing where we get.
Cool. You mentioned about like longer strokes and stuff.
Yeah.
Sounds about right?
So yeah, it's all about long strokes, catching the water. Obviously, because I'm quite heavy on top anyway, it's about using that efficiency. You know, for someone like I'd be racing, they'll be 20k lighter, but on the 200, you know, that 20k per stroke adds up. It's what? So you average 20 strokes per. No, you probably won't have just 20, but around that, you're looking at 70, 80 strokes. So just see what we got. Have a bit of fun.
What's this all about?
I have no idea what I'll get this morning, but it's it'll be interesting, I'm sure. I enjoy it. I enjoy being uncomfortable, so.
It's kind of difficult swimming at the minute because this is the first long course race since the Olympics. I wasn't really sure what to expect going into it. So it's been a while, so it was good to get that 100 out of the way yesterday, and to go 55.1 was a real positive, I think. So I knew that I was in fairly decent shape considering that we're in a hard knock of training. But it's always kind of difficult not knowing, especially on a 200, how you're going to swim. But now I've got that first one out of the way, I think there's a lot more kind of, I've got a lot more positive mindset going into the final, and hopefully I can knock a bit more time off.
I don't know if I can do that.
Huh?
I don't know if I can do that.
What?
Cruise the first 100. I'm used to going out like a greyhound to a rabbit. Well, I'm trying not to. It's hard to switch off. Am I, what you got on the first 50? 31, 30? 29. 29, 32, 32, 32. What's that? That's 207. Normally you start with 100, and you get it done, and you know where you're at, kind of. But with it, that's literally tomorrow, that's the last day. So I know Mel is going to say, have tonight off. If I make the final, obviously. But don't do tonight. Obviously the 100, but I'm going to have to. Just missing a technique. Power's good, strength's good, but technique isn't.
Hello guys, how's it going? Ramsay-Peaty here, Miguel Nascimento. I saw you that your son is good. So your life is great. Just keep going to do that, what you do for the community.
It's important, eh? It's important. The top Olympic sports in terms of, you got rowing, you got cycling, you got running, athletics, they all require, they're full-time jobs. Hence why in like early 2000s, the UK government had a special kind of program with lottery, and that's how they fund the sports, because people before that had to have two jobs. And you can't compete with other countries who are funding the sport. Now it means I haven't had funding since 2015 because it's means tested. So if you earn over a certain amount, you don't get anything, which is fair because it is taxpayers' money, it is lottery money. And you want that to be invested in someone who can't afford it, like I was. I didn't have really that much, couldn't really afford race suits, couldn't really go away to hotels, so you want that to go to a kid who's potentially the next superstar. But yeah, I mean, it's always about obviously legacy and giving back for me, and the kind of impact you have on the community. Because that's what will stick. Like, people obviously remember the times and the races, but they don't remember how it makes them feel. Do you know what I mean? And part of that kind of ecosystem as such, the brand you represent and your values. So yeah, I mean, it's just me at the end of the day. I don't have to put any work into it. You've got good people around you that obviously do that. So yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good.
Ramsay-Peaty et la Guinée sont qualifiés pour la finale B, comme une Dreyfus. Marie-Batel, Barbara Semanouba, Lucie Tessariol, Marianne Molu, Julia Perona.
Yeah, so I had 200 back today, so main event. So just got here around 7:30, and then made my way to the pool about 2 hours, hour 45 before the start of the event, and then just kind of did my land prep, so a little bit of stretching, shoulder activation, into my pool warm up, which is about 1,000 meters with a few bursts in there. Came back up, a few priming things, so jumps, press ups, that kind of stuff, just to kind of get the blood, heart rate up a little bit and the blood pumping. And yeah, then down to race. Very solid heat swim, 1:59.0, so towards the better end of what I would be expecting. But yeah, I think it was a really good swim. Definitely kind of flush out after last night, but I think there's more in there tonight.
Marseille is literally the hottest and coldest place I've been at the same time. I walk out, it's freezing, but then obviously I get walking and I'm sweating so much now. But this morning was good, and obviously I'm not 200 swimmer, so just practicing swimming slow is good for me, especially because I do the 1500. So the kind of idea behind the 200 now is to elongate the stroke, work the feel, work the technique, and then tonight just enjoy it. I had lots of fun actually this morning, even though it might not sound like it because I just woke up. But I had lots of fun this morning, working that back end, and a good race, and that's what racing should be about. It's not about the time, it's not about the outcome, it's not about really where you position. It's about obviously racing and enjoying it if you can. Obviously you're not going to enjoy every single race, you're not going to get the outcome you want, and that's where you got to shift the mindset for myself as well, because it's such a long career. What else? I think I'm happy. Yeah, just happy where I'm at. I'd like to improve tonight, but again, I'm not going to put that on outcome. I'm going to put that on kind of my race skills, my technique, and see where I can improve in the arena.
Allez, on va juste le voir avec eux. descendre pour tous ces garçons, s'il vous plaît. La médaille d'or et la première place, first place, gold medal, goes to Luc Greenbank, GBR, Grande-Bretagne.
Yeah, really pleased, all went to plan. Very solid time for this point in the season, out of a hard block of training. So yeah, it was good to get in there and race and see what I could do. Hopefully build on that going into trials and then Worlds and Commonwealth Games.
Nice. Did you have any pre-swim nerves tonight?
I think there's always going to be a bit of nerves, but you need that to kind of get going. So yeah, it was nerves, but it was good nerves, nervous energy I like to call it.
And what were you thinking during the swim? At what point of the swim were you thinking, I need to push? I mean, because you can't see, can you? So you...
Yeah, I mean, the plan was kind of take it out.
Go again.
Yeah, the plan was to kind of take it out with the arm, so really push the arm aspect of the first length, and then last 75s really work the legs and bring it home strong. So that was something I feel like I did really well and executed really well. We haven't had a huge amount of practice racing long course recently, so to get that time under my belt is really good.